Hey everyone, hello, hello, hello. It has been a long time since I posted a video because life. And I haven't had much to say. Don't have any unboxings. Been trying not to order yarn so I can empty some totes out. I've done really good. I have quite a few empty totes now. I am working down my stash and I'm getting low on certain yarns. Um, One of them being bulky fives. I am like, they're almost non-existent. I think I have a couple of bulky fives and that is it. I don't have many for that. Um, yeah, so I need to, hopefully for Black Friday, I can get some bulky five yarns on sale to restock. I have my eye on certain ones that I want because I haven't really ordered anything because there's really nothing that I've wanted, that I really wanted to have. Um, I know there's some new yarns out there from like Lion Brand. Hobium has some new yarns. Um, there's a lot of different places that have some really nice yarns, but I haven't, I don't know. They're just not really calling my name too much. Or they're similar to stuff that I already have, and I'm just not, I just really don't want it. Because I'm like, well, I kind of already have something similar to that, so I don't want to waste money on buying something that I pretty much already have. So there's that. Um, there are certain yarns that I will not use anytime soon because I collect them. I collect the certain colors in them and stuff. So yeah, I do have a couple totes that are just like yarns that I like to collect the colors of. I know I'm weird. I collect yarn, but for the most part, yeah, I'm going through a lot of yarn. I'm making a lot of things, Christmas and stuff like that. Um, Funny story. So I was rearranging my room on Sunday, which was interesting because we got a new, uh, like we have a king size bed, and we had just a normal metal frame. Well, we got a wood frame that has drawers on it, and the bed kind of sits on top of it. Um, so we had to switch them out, and they're super heavy. So my he's like my brother. I call him my big brother. Him and his wife came over, and because I've known him since I was like 12 years old, so he came over, and him and my husband, who are their best friends, they like brought them in and stuff, and it was funny seeing those two work together. It was hilarious. They were in there yelling at each other. They sound like an old married couple. It's crazy. And me and uh, my big brother's wife were sitting there. She's like my sister-in-law. I just call her my sister-in-law. We were sitting on my couch in the living room just listening to them. We were cracking up the whole time. We were just in there laughing at these two. So it was funny. Um, so that was fun. And it ended up turning into me cleaning my whole room and organizing because let's just be honest, my room is a catch-all for all kinds of things. And I have so many clothes and I don't even wear most of them because I used to work at Kohl's. Um, so I had to dress, and I worked there for 5 years. And you have to dress up. So I had all these dress clothes and stuff like that. Like I went through all of it. So now I got all this room. I cleaned everything out. I'm donating uh, all my dress clothes and stuff. So they'll go to somebody. So I'm gonna donate that stuff. And get it out of here because I had so much. Oh gosh, it was crazy. I didn't realize I had that much. But anyways, long story short, um, so that was fun. Sunday was like crazy for me. It was like an all day thing. My whole body hurt. Like my feet hurt from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet just hurt. I didn't crochet all Sunday because I was just, by the time I was done doing everything, I just wanted to go to bed. I wanted to sleep because my whole body hurt. My husband was laughing at me. He said, "You're walking like you're 80." I was like, "That's not funny." I was like, "Because my feet hurt." But, so he was making fun of me too. Of course he was. That's what husbands do. They like to pick on everybody. Um, but at least mine does. But no, as we were I was going through my room and stuff, my phone kept going off, and it just like message after message after message. I knew it was messaging, so I was like, why isn't like, who's messaging me that much? And I'm like, it's probably my girlfriends, because they like to do group chats, and they'll just all keep going, and I'm not even looking at it, so I go back to it when I have a chance. But so I'm like, I'll just get to it when I'm done doing what I'm doing. So actually, I went and looked at it. I went and grabbed my phone, and I was looking. It was actually lady that I work with. Um, she sent a group chat to all the people, a couple of the people that crochet at work. There's not very many of us. There's like a handful of us that crochet. Um, but she sent us all a message and asked if we'd be willing to donate hats and scarves for the homeless this year, and we can drop them off to her or whatever. She'll pick them up, whatever it said. I don't even remember. But I was like, absolutely. I was like, I have so many hats and scarves that are already made. They've never been worn. They're just sitting in a tote in my attic. I'm like, so I can donate that. I said, and I can make some more if need be. And she was like, that's perfect. Like, that'll work. Um, so she knows where she's donating them to, obviously. I don't know where she's donating them to. But it's for the homeless. So it's a nice thing to do for the holiday season to donate. And I know this year's been rough on everybody, a lot of people. So I think it's a nice cause. It's a good cause. And I have hats and scarves that are of no use to me that I just made to make because I had yarn that I thought would look good in a hat or a scarf, and a pattern that I saw that I wanted to do. But as I was going through it, I realized I have like no men's hats. I think I found two that I had made for men. So I'm like, well, I have all these ladies' hats. I was like, I need to make some hat and scarves for men. So I dug through my yarn and I found some yarn that's masculine. It's the colors are more masculine. So I decided so that's what I'm working on. I'm working on making some men's hat and scarves to donate for that. Um, yeah, and then oh, and then Christmas. With Christmas coming, I've said it before. If you guys have watched my videos, how the day after Thanksgiving I decorate inside and outside. I do all my Christmas decorations. Um, I tried to con my husband and let me do it on Thanksgiving Day while the turkey is cooking and stuff, but he wouldn't let me do it. So I said, well, then I'll just bring all the stuff down and set it off to the side, and I'll just put it off to the side, and then Friday morning I'll just get up and do it. But so there's that. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait to decorate for Christmas because it's my favorite holiday. Um, so I'm excited about that. Like, that's something to look forward to this week. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. I just been doing stuff like that. Crocheting a lot. So like the kids we're back on. I live in Illinois, so we're back on lockdown pretty much again. So school is closed again. Um, by me, they closed our schools down again. So all the kids are at home again. But like I said before, my I don't know if I said it before, but my youngest one's the only one that went back to school. He went back for 2 weeks and then they closed it down again. So he was rather upset about that. He was not happy at all because he loves going to school. The other two boys were at home still, so they were doing homeschooling still. Um, because my middle son, like he was supposed to go back when my youngest one went back, but he has severe allergies, and it's a day-to-day thing. Like some days he's fine, and other days his allergies will really be acting up, and he'll have this stuffy, icky nose, and his throat be irritated. But that's allergies for him, and with the whole COVID thing, like they're like, we have like a checklist. Like if they have any of these symptoms, they can't come to school. And as I looked at the symptom checker, I was like, well, he'd be sent home like every other day. I'm like, they wouldn't let him go to school because he has a runny nose and his throat's a little itchy because he's got allergies. So I was just like, you know what, forget it. I just decided to keep him at home and just continue to do homeschooling because it would have been pointless for him to go because he'd spend more time at home anyways doing online than he would at school. So it was just a decision we had to make. He was a little upset that he couldn't go, but then he understood, with his allergies, it just wouldn't make sense for him to go back right now. So it's been crazy. Like it's been crazy around here. Um, so I just sit while they're doing all their school, while they're in school doing their stuff. I just pretty much sit on the couch and just crochet. Grab my tablet, and because I don't want to turn the TV on because one of them's in the kitchen doing his work because he's the one I got to keep an eye on. My youngest one, to make sure he's doing his work. So I just grab my tablet and I'll set my tablet up and I'll watch YouTube videos or stuff like that. And I'll put my headphones in and I'll keep like one in my ear, but one not, so that I can still hear him and make sure he's not goofing around. Um, but because he's my wild child. But yeah, I did buy some yarn. I will say that. I'm trying to make this as short as possible, but I'm like rambling, and I apologize. Um, so I bought this a while, like almost a month ago. I'm sorry, I didn't show it when I bought it, because I really wanted to make something with it first. So I wanted to see how it worked up and stuff. The Loops and Thread Eco Cozy. I found this. They had it at Michael's, because it's the Michael's house brand. Um, but Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet, she had unboxed it when it was like new. And I wanted to order it, but then I'm like, I kind of want to feel it and like see what it is like for myself. Because I know sometimes because it's recycled, like recycled stuff, so it's 94% recycled polyester, 4% acrylic, 2% viscose. But with the recycled stuff, I know sometimes it's like a hit or miss on the recycled yarns like that, because sometimes they can be really like icky and like rough and not pleasant to work with. So I really wanted to try it for my, like, feel it for myself. And I found it at Michael's. We went there to get my youngest son, some stuff for his crafting stuff that he does. And I had some rewards points, so I decided to go look at the yarn. And they had this, so I got it. All I had left of this color, like I grabbed all the, because they didn't have much. They really didn't. They had some solids, but I saw the flecked and I had to have the flecked. So I grabbed the flecked one. It's really pretty. I have one ball of it left, sadly. Uh, but I did buy that. I love it. It's very soft and it's actually really nice. And it's a bulky 5, which I'm like so low on bulky 5s right now. I need to get more. Hopefully for Black Friday I will get more bulky 5s. That's what I'm looking for Black Friday, because I have plenty of 4 weights and 3 weights, even some 2 weights. But I don't really have any bulky 5 anymore. I don't really have any of that left. So I'm digging in a tote to show you what I've made. I made this. This is a infinity scarf, and this is the hat to match. This is from Crystal. This is Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet's pattern. We all know that I watch like every one of her videos, and I make a lot of things that she creates because she really creates some nice things. So I did this. It's really nice. I like it. I can't wait to wear it. It's finally getting cold enough to where you can wear the bulky stuff. We actually had snow this morning. This is from Cinnamon Stitches. Yeah, this is oh, and this was the light pink flecked one in that color. And then I also got it in the navy flecked. It looks black on my camera, but it's navy. It's really pretty. I love this. And I love because it's so dark. Like the yarn itself is dark, and then the flecks are like so bright and vibrant. They just like pop. Like I love that look. I don't know why. It reminds me of like splattered paint. It's really cute. And this is from Cinnamon Stitches. This is one of her hat pattern. And then I just did a Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet, one of her patterns, to make an infinity scarf with it, to go with it. So I got that. It's really soft and like squishy, and I don't know. I like that yarn. I'm going to try it. Hopefully can get some more of that. I know they're out of stock in most of the colors online, so I really don't like going to the stores. I try to avoid it. Then I made this. It's a little boy blue blanket from Hooked by Robin. I didn't do the border like she did, though, because I was playing Yarn Chicken. So I was trying to make 2 blankets out of this yarn. This is the bunches of hugs that I got from Mary Maxim like a long while ago. And this one is the banana. And I had 1 skein of the banana and 1 skein of the dragon, I think this one's called. And the bunches of hugs. This is the variegated. This is the solid. But I had to make 2. I was trying to make 2 blankets out of it. One's a little bigger than the other, but I did make 2 of these. So I had to make the border skimpier because I ran out of yarn. So, and then I made another tree skirt. This one is gonna go in the hallway, with my smaller tree that I put in the hallway. This is gonna go. This is from Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet. This is her tree skirt pattern. And this is, I had 6 skeins of this. I found 6 skeins of this. This is the Hirschner's Worsted 8 in the Christmas colorway. And I was like, why do I have so many skeins of this? And then I realized I was like, because I ordered it because I was going to make a Christmas skirt with it. So I pulled it out and I did make a Christmas skirt with it. But I made it just big enough to fit my smaller tree that goes. I haven't put buttons on it. I think because where I put my tree at in the hallway, it goes in a corner. So I think it's not going to be able to go like completely around. So I'm going to have to fold it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So I don't think I need to put a button on it. And this is from Hooked by Robin too. This is a shawl pattern of hers. Some more recent shawl pattern. I love these colors. Like, these colors are so pretty. This is the Premier Homespun. And I used 2 cakes of it to make a really big shawl. This is going to be a gift. I have somebody in mind for this. But I made it like super cozy and like big, so it'd like be super cozy for them. They're not a really big person, but it'd be like perfect to like wrap around them and like chill with. And I think they'll really like these colors. Just something for them to like sit in the house and watch TV. Because that's pretty much all we've been doing anyways around here. I think most people have pretty much just been cooped up inside. And that's it. That's all I have. That's everything. So yeah. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully for Black Friday I can, I've been scrimping and saving on my money, so, because, I got kids to buy for Christmas and stuff, but I haven't bought any yarn except for that Eco, and I didn't really spend any money out of my own pocket on it. I think I spent, like, maybe a few dollars, because, like I said, I had the rewards points that I used for it, so I didn't really spend any money on that, so I have been really good. And I've gotten through a lot of totes. 2 totes, though, are 2 of my totes that are full. They're smaller totes, and they have yarn that I collect in them. So they're not yarn. It's not yarn that I really will use right now because I have like, I like to collect that yarn in those like in the different colors of it. So I do have 2 totes that do have yarn that I collect in it. So those won't be used anytime soon. Otherwise, I've really gotten through a lot of my stuff. Like, I'm getting low. Especially, like I said, on 5 weights. I have, like, no 5 weight left. And my 4 weights is basically just the basic, like, my Hirschner's Worsted 8 in different colors and Red Heart Super Saver. I don't really have anything fancy even in 4 weight right now because I've gone through so much. Yeah. I've gone through a lot of yarn. Making blankets and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. So I know I just kind of chatted this time. I didn't really have anything to talk about. So please no negative comments, only positive vibes. And I really hope everybody has a great holiday weekend. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. If you do not celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a great holiday weekend. So that's it. I hope everyone has a great holiday weekend.